Hi, have you heard about Tech Diversity? Well, Tech Diversity is a platform where we actually train university students and help them to achieve success. Well, just for you to have an idea of how it works, just wait for me in a minute. Okay, so I'm about to show you how it works and let's dive into it. Hello! Alright, so let's talk about what is really this Tech Diversity. Well, you see, the Tech Diversity is a platform where we train university students and also individuals who are really interested in learning these technology skills. Well, how do we get here? We know about the problem in Nigeria and in Africa as a whole. In fact, according to Statista.com, we have about 32.5% of Nigerians out of job. If you are to calculate that in 200 million people, there's about 64 million people that are out of job currently. But the thing is, it doesn't just stop there. We have about 500,000 graduates competing for the unavailable job every year. How do we fix these issues immediately? In fact, with a matter of urgency, Tech Diversity is actually playing a huge role. And for you to understand the impact of this Tech Diversity, I actually want you to hear from the student himself.
Hello everyone, my name is Lucky Ajidoku. I am a student of BAYERO University Kano, currently studying computer engineering at my undergraduate level. My passion is AI, artificial intelligence. I love everything about AI and all its subsets. I'm talking about data science, machine learning, deep learning, etc.
My name is Adisa Toyib Kayode, student of BAYERO University Kano, currently studying cybersecurity science. My passion is to become a well-known cybersecurity analyst.
Actually, FAVOUR, I school in BOWEN University, Osun State. I study computer science. I have passion for computer, anything related to computer, anything related to phones, anything electrical gadgets in total. I have passion for that.
My name is Abu Rosenoje Justina. I'm a student of BOWEN University. My course of study is mechatronics engineering.
When I listen to the students, there are just so many things to learn from them. In fact, I want you to hear from them directly.
My greatest fear is putting my effort into something and not getting a desirable result, and living life without achieving my goal and not knowing what the goal is.
My greatest fear is failure. I don't like failing at any time.
My greatest fear, that will be failure, the fear to fail. Despite the fact that most times failure is a stepping stone for greatness, it comes at a great cost. For instance, whenever I fail doing something, I will need time to think, learn, correct and effect the new changes, which are time demanding, time I ought to use to do something else productive.
You just heard from the students. How about hearing from someone in the field?
Hi, my name is Olusegun Mishakin. I'm the Director of Research and Development at the Nigerian Economic Summit Group.
Hey everyone, my name is Mide Dixon and I am the facilitator here and the software engineer here at InstinctHub.
Hi everyone, my name is Orolu Olaniyo. I work under the Human Capital Management Group. I work as the Head Learning, Administration and Delivery for Sterling Bank.
Based on my experience and by the fact that I've also interacted with a lot of young graduates from the universities with respect to getting jobs, some of the key issues or challenges that I've noticed among them is basically one, most of them don't even know how to tackle basic problems.
And I've got 2 years of experience in the professional tech space, and I can say that so far the tech space has been mostly about what you can do and not just about what you have studied in the school.
This is not a time to ask you about your degrees. Those things are good, but your inability to understand the business environment or the policy environment or the tech environment where you are could also make you to be ineffective or inefficient. So your ability to solve the problem is basically the major thing that the employer is looking for. Secondly, your ability to be able to use basic tools, softwares to answer common questions.
Skills required now have changed in the past 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, if we can go that far back. And that is That speaks to the importance of technology skills in today's world of work.
I mean, I am a graduate and I studied cybersecurity, and I also understand the process and the way the school environment is, especially when it comes to the tech space. And I just want to say, for every undergraduate out there, when you go out, when you read job descriptions, almost on every job description, there's always a bachelor degree required. And eventually, when you get into the interview process, nobody asks you about your degree. They always ask you about what you can do, what you have done, projects you've worked on. And they all want to see what you have built with your hands. And that is really what the real world is like.
Let me give you an instance. So if you are employed, maybe you have your first degree in whatever area of engagement, and your manager asks you to surf through the internet or design basic graphics here and there. These are common skills that is expected of you. So if you don't know how to do this, if you don't know how to go through all this, it will be a challenging moment for you. So apart from gaining your basic having good grades at the universities, having solid degrees eventually, you also need to equip yourself with tech skills, the ability to do online digital marketing, the ability to do basic data science, the ability to put things together without you being taught in the university. So these are the latest or the current challenges that most employers are facing now. So it is very important for you to work or develop yourself beyond your degree, beyond your certificates, and look into acquiring basic tools and skills, abilities here and there, so that you can also be able to deliver the best you can.
The whole world is changing, the workspace is changing, the work is changing, the persons needed in the workplace are even changing, and the skills required for the new world of work are also changing. And that is why we have units such as mine, organizations such as InstinctHub, to be able to bridge this gap between what we are being taught in school and what is required in the new world of work.
You have to understand that it's not only about what you study in school, what grades you have, how you were in the first class. It's also about what you can put into practice and how you can get the job done. Because nobody's going to hire someone who's just going to sit in the office and keep reading about what they want to do. No.
So the question you might want to ask is, now I really want to do that. I really want to develop myself, skills here and there, but how do I play with my basic assignments in school? Your assignments, your examinations, and so many other things that you need to do. How do I combine that with learning all these skills? I need to tell you that I was there, and what I think you can do is very simple. Learn about what you know in your field. The employer or the interview will be requiring from you ahead. So let's say you are in part 1 or part 2. Engage yourself with those people who are already graduating. Engage yourself with different fields of engagement or jobs in your field. Learn about it. Know about what is required of you. Know about what people are demanding for. If you can know that, separate your time, a little bit of your time, and then be learning those skills little by little. If you learn a skill from, say, you are in part 1 to part 4, you're already a pro. Every
company wants to solve a problem. So get yourself skilled and don't rely on books alone.
It's important that students, should embrace opportunities such as the one InstinctHub is providing, because even in selling bank, as it were, we understand the importance of this, and even our employees are being equipped with technological skills, as it were.
And the beautiful part of it is that you don't need to do this thing all alone by yourself. You can always join the community of learners and experts, and one of such is Tech Diversity in Nigeria. Apart from helping you gain these skills, you also have the community among others where you can learn and enjoy in the process.
Now that you've actually seen the perspective of those that are actually in the tech space, but there's something we need to talk about, which is how the students actually feel about this program. You see, I became more passionate after talking to some of the students. I understood their fears. I saw things from their angle. In fact, one of their greatest fear is the fact that they are actually afraid of failure. But the thing is, how do we talk about failure when they are coming to compete with a huge amount of people who are currently looking for jobs?
I'm expecting a lot, and I've seen part of what I'm expecting currently at Tech Diversity. Part of my ambition is to become a web penetration tester.
Yes, of course. The Tech Diversity program is unique. There are a lot of students out there who don't know how technology or technical skills could bring in more money than the current course or field they are studying at their undergraduate level. I, for one, have always known how unique technical skills are ever since my high school days. I believe this program will change the narrative of other students who lack the knowledge of how important technical skills are in these current times.
Well, my expectation at the end of this tech program is looking forward to becoming a subject master expert in programming and the likes.
Yeah, I'm super excited about Tech Diversity because it's a kind of a very huge program. But no, because I know for me, what I'm learning currently in Tech Diversity, for me to go out there to learn this kind of skills, I know the amount and I will pay, but they are doing this for free, so it's kind of a great thing.
Exploring every potential I have, trying to figure out where I stand.
To learn, and learn. Knowledge, they say, never dies. I expect to learn so much that I can pass it across to someone else who will eventually pass it to another person, and the chain continues. Thank you.
Now that you've seen how the students feel and how vulnerable they are, let us talk about the methodology in place that will help students to achieve this success.
So in order to be relevant, in order to be productive in the new world of work, students need to invest in their own personal development. They need to equip themselves with these skills that will be required for the new world of work, as it were. And some of these skills are the technological skills being taught at InstinctHub, because we understand that this is what the society needs, and it's a way of giving back to society, getting the workforce, as it were, work ready.
Now, at InstinctHub, we know practically that there's no way we'll be able to touch as many students' lives as possible without the help of technology. In fact, how can we be advocating technology without putting them into practice? So we launched a learning app that is capable of training students wherever they are, in as much as they have internet access. Now we're able to pull resources together and also enhance the app in order for us to track the students' activities and how they actually achieve every of their steps. Recently, we introduced the scoreboard. Now with the scoreboard, even the student themselves can begin to see how they progress within themselves and even aim to become one of the top 3. These are some of the parameters put in place. Students are able to take projects virtually. Students are able to contribute and also help each other. This achievement won't be possible if not for our team's commitment, contribution from our guest instructors, and support from other stakeholders, specifically Sterling Bank. With the support from Sterling Bank, we're able to gather more resources and get more team on board.
The traditional educational system we currently have, in Nigeria and even more so Africa and the world, isn't adequate to cater to the skills required for our new world of work, as it were, right? And that is why roles like mine, exist. More and more, we are getting to realize that our educational system is suffering. The curriculum is not built for these times at all. So what we have is people with a lot of knowledge, with a lot of, should I say, abstract things they've learned, textbooks they've crammed, but are unable to translate that, or it's irrelevant to the new world of work.
In fact, with their commitment, they'll be taking the best 5 students at the end of this program, which means the best students at the end of this program are going to be having an internship program with one of the biggest banks in Nigeria. That's a lot, and that's the opportunity we are bringing to our university students. So if you're a student out there and you're still contemplating how can you be serious with this program, the truth is this program is bringing practicality to the current program you're running in your school. So if there's anything you need to think about, is how you can take full advantage of this program and get the best of it. The most interesting part of this program is the fact that students no longer need to graduate before they become employed, which means while they are still pursuing their 400 level or 500 level degree, they can get employment and work remotely. That's really, really interesting. Because at InstinctHub, we believe that with technology skills, everybody have the right to pursue their purpose. So we welcome you on board in joining us to achieve this success.
Special. If you want to see how I created my piece, definitely check out this video here where I break down my entire